We are coming back for another round at Mithrix. I kind of put the mercenary up for a hot second. Eclipse 5 is fucking brutal. It's not too bad after you get past like the first two stages, but good lord, those first two stages, they are not fun. It is some brutal shit. So we've got an Acrid run going instead, taking a small departure from them. Failed first stages Merc. The Eclipse 5 cuts your healing in half, and the Eclipse, or the Mercenary's healing is so fucking bad that it's like medkits and stuff were like the one thing that made him playable for the first few stages. But now it's just like those medkits and stuff don't do anything, and you just have to get really lucky on the first stage, like find a healing drone or something, and even then it's very difficult. I don't think it'll be a problem later into the run, and if you can find Transcendence, you're golden. But it's a really rough entry. I don't need any of this. I'm not gonna take it. I don't even know why I came down here. I knew I wasn't gonna take anything. But yeah, taking a small break from Mercenary. We'll probably go back to him after a few runs of Acrid. But we haven't done any Acrid runs yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and pop Eclipse 1, get it out of here. Don't use your control here, you'll get stuck in an imaginary wall. Now we are playing ranged Acrid because we're a bitch, unfortunately. I do love my melee Acrid a lot more, but Mithrix sort of shits on melee Acrid, so... I also have Purity, so I can just machine gun out these M2s. You can see the machine gun I was talking about there. I refuse to let you shoot at me. I kind of wait for to use my equipment until he's standing still so I get the full effect of Kajaro's Fire Tornado. If I use it instantly, I'm not going to get all the damage from Kajaro's. If I use it here, he's just going to run out of it. But I can use it when his armor wears off after he lands. I timed it poorly. Ow. Okay, first stage done. Now we find a pillar and play like a bitch. If you get Royal Capacitor, it makes this stage of the fight really easy. That's why I think Royal Capacitor is the best equipment right now. I really love Sommering. Sommerings are so fucking good, especially on these melee characters I like to play. But the Royal Capacitor is just so undeniably better here. God, that tracking is so absurd. I tried to dodge it like I saw it was coming. Okay, I'm gonna kill this thing with poison so I can kill the next one with my Q. In 10 seconds I can do that again, so I'm gonna run away and wait those 10 seconds. Not gonna bother. Ow. That hit me around a corner. There we go, that one's down. Proc Kajaros on the two of them. Run the fuck away. Proc Kajaros. And at this stage, we play like a bitch. You guys have all seen the bitchy gameplay, but it's what you gotta do. And with Acrid, this phase is really easy because poison just wins. Okay. Now I'm going to stand here. He's going to shoot at me. I take cover from that. He goes in the oh, he sometimes hammer slams, but he always does whirly dirly next. Ow, I got hit by that. I've walked into that one. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that second one. Hey, look, my healing drug made it here. He's gonna take fall damage. I got hit by the whirly dirly. I'm really bad. Like, that's the only way you die to Mithrix right now, is if you get hit by the whirly dirly. And it's very possible that you get hit by the whirly dirly. I pressed Q, it didn't go off. Okay, here comes the second whirly dirly. If I get hit this time, my Dios is going to get procced, which isn't the end of the world. Okay, now he steals all my items and I sort of have to let him. I'm not hitting him with my poison. I'm not sure what's up with that. I guess it's just got a range limit on it, I guess. It's the only thing that makes sense. If so, it's not the biggest deal because I can still hit him with R. I'm not getting any items back from the poison, which is a little obnoxious, but it's not the biggest of deals because he's just going to die to poison regardless. Like, I don't even have to play. I can just sit back here and watch. In fact, that's what I'm going to do from now on. Since I'm not getting items back, there's no point. He's shooting my drone, which is actually going to get me killed. Okay, there it is. Oh, he used my Dios, so I have to do the fight a second time. Oh, this is the annoying thing about Dios sometimes. If you don't get it back, you have to sit through this again. It's not like it's challenging the second time around, because you have all your items back. It's just annoying and slow. Like, you can see how much faster this fight is when I have items. I'm just gonna press Q and he dies from Kacharos. Okay, now which way do I run? This way. Sorry, Mithrix. Oh, he dropped a dusk lamp. Pew. Okay, easy peasy. Lemon goddamn squeezy. But yeah, if I get to nowadays, if I get to Mithrix, getting past like the first two stages is probably the hardest. But after I get past the first two stages, it's pretty easy to get to Mithrix, and fighting Mithrix himself is a bit of a joke nowadays. It's just, it's a difficult boss fight if you. It's an almost impossible boss fight if you try to fight him straight up. Actually, it's very luck dependent if you fight him straight up. But if you play like a bitch, the really cheesy method with sitting on a ramp, there's very, very, very little that he can do. It's very hard to fuck it up, even though you almost saw me do it. I got hit by the whirly dirly, so. Freedom! You'll see why that's ironic in a second. Okay, that's the Mithrix fight. But yeah, Royal Capacitor is the best because it's just the safest equipment to use and it procs bans. The big thing there is that it procs bans, so missile launcher is okay too. Sovlates will work, but it's not optimal. And so it left with delusions of freedom. Ha, see, that's why it's ironic. Haha, get it? Freedom. Haha, ironic. Haha. Okay, that's the Risk of Rain 2 Eclipse boss fight. Hope everyone enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and show you my after screen. Um, I had two Dios. One of them did get used because I this run was actually really boring. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so I kind of just face tanked a boss trying to kill him. I had two Dios, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just face tank him. If I die, who cares?" I guess I should have lost both of them so that Mithrix didn't steal it, but you know it doesn't matter anyway, so who cares? But yeah, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.